You ever notice you can't get away from Florida being in the news? Forget about the floods and all that we're dealing with. They're over the worst of that. They're worried about the hurricane season, all of that. And then, lo and behold, we discover that at least 2 of the potential running mates Donald Trump is considering are from the state of Florida. Byron Reynolds, also Marco Rubio. We don't even know how that list could go. Donalds, I should say. I apologize. We don't know where that goes. We don't know what happens right now. There are some complexities to having someone from your same state be on a presidential ticket. Congressman Carlos Gimenez from the beautiful state of Florida sits on the House Armed Services Committee, much more on what he thinks. The big omission here, Congressman, is you. You're not on that list. I'm sure that's subject to change. But what do you make of the list that you've heard?
I like the list I've heard, and I like both Byron and I like Marco. So I hope, I know the president's going to make the right choice. He knows that once he's elected, he's only got 4 years, and in order for us to turn the country around, we need at least 12 years. And so it's very important who he picks to be his running mate, because that person is going to have the inside track to the nomination in 28.
You know, I always think, and you know, some of these guys, there's videotape, there's digital tape, whatever they call it these days. So they'll remember some of the comments that Marco Rubio made. They'll remember the heated battles. Of course, we've seen history of that, and the bygones are bygones when they're on a ticket. Do you think the Florida thing hurts, though? Because obviously Marco Rubio would have to claim a different residence. The same with Congressman Donalds. That is one fix, but it's another element that makes their selection problematic. What do you think?
Well, I think, look, all those obstacles can be overcome. I think if the president feels that that is the best person suited not only to be his vice president, but also to be the president of the United States in 2028, those obstacles are small in comparison to what this country really needs. Is at least 12 years of Republicans in the White House to turn this country around. What Joe Biden has done in 4 years is unbelievable. I mean, the damage that he's caused, it's going to take some time for us to undo and really get this country back on track.
Do you think Florida is enjoying maybe a curse of riches, Congressman? I think you and I chatted about it last time. It is a draw. More than 2 million set up homes there, either full-time basis or part-time. And now, you know, they're realizing the flip side of the real estate you're buying soaring in price is so do the real estate taxes that come with it. Homeowners insurance is very costly. Some are passing it up in your state, and generally, and sometimes not a good idea, given what could be a problematic hurricane season. What do you think of all that?
Well, I think, look, you know, there's a price to pay to live in paradise, and I've been living in Miami for 60 years. It's to me one of the most beautiful cities in the world, one of the best places to live. So, yeah, and people are starting to find out what a great place it is. And when they come down, yeah, our property values are going up. And yes, the cost of insurance is going up. But again, it's just a great place to live. And that's why more and more people are moving to Florida every single year, every single day. Plus, you know, we have zero income tax. Our laws make sense. We're not woke. We're not crazy. You can walk on the streets. It's pretty safe in Florida. So, yeah, that's you know, it's a great place to live. And yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit if you come here, but it's not as expensive as New York or Frisco or Chicago, and it's a heck of a lot better.
Congressman, admit it, you guys like me from states like New Jersey and New York who are driving on your streets, and a lot of them don't know how to do it, and it must rattle you a little bit.
Yeah, but we know who you are.
Okay,
don't worry. We just drive around you.
There you
go. Okay.
Congressman, a real honor talking to you again. Thank you very much, sir. Carlos Gimenez, very popular congressman in the beautiful state of Florida, and it is a beautiful state. Gets hot sometimes, but this is the summer, right?